And we're live. Okay. Hello, everyone. We decided that we wanted to do a little impromptu writing stream with Stu here. So,
Hello.
for the first time, yay. So I think, yeah, Ian is here. So we can start the party now. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves? And no, okay. No introduction, no little chat about what you're going to work on today.
Ash can go first.
I'll go first. This has been a dream of mine for I feel like years to have Stu on a live stream, and the stars finally aligned. So hi, I'm Ash, and I sometimes make YouTube videos. We'll be posting one later tonight, so it's gonna be fun. And I'm working on a horror novella at the moment.
Yay. Okay, Stu.
I'm Stu. Hi. I don't use YouTube, so this is my first time streaming. I will be working on my romance novel.
Yay! That's so exciting. And if you're new to me, hi, I'm Saoirse. This is my channel. And I don't know what I'm going to work on today. It says that I'm drafting, but I just sent book 1 to my copy editor yesterday. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm like, maybe I'll draft book 2. Maybe I will brainstorm something else. I don't know. We'll just see what the vibes are. If you're in the chat and you want to say hi, please do so. Because, again, I only see Ian. But Ian,
it's
hi.
just us and Ian.
It's just us and Ian. There's apparently 6 people watching.
I have the stream open, so
yeah. So I don't know if I trust that number. But yeah, Ian, what are you working on? If you want to let us know. I don't know.
30 of his.
Oh God, yeah.
Series. I'll say hi again.
Thank you, Ian. I appreciate it. I don't know. Someone give us like a topic to yap about or something. Maybe we should just ask Stu a bunch of questions while we have her here.
So Stu, tell us your origin story.
Yeah.
What origin story?
I have no idea.
I was born in 1997.
Oh, that's right.
How did you? That's so young. How did you get started writing?
How did I get started writing? I don't actually remember. I think I used to write occasionally when I was a kid. And then at some point, I came across NaNoWriMo and tried that. And then I took creative writing in high school. Was like, yeah, that's not a career. So then I didn't do anything with it throughout uni. And then after I graduated, I was like, you know what? No, we're going back to writing. That's better.
I love that. Yeah. That I feel like is kind of similar to me as well. So I feel like everybody has a little bit of that story of like, oh yeah, I stopped for a while and then came back to it.
Yes. I love how some people can say, I've been writing since I was 6 years old, and my first story was about a little butterfly that did this thing. And I'm just
how do you remember?
Like, that must have been such a profound moment for some people, and they can remember like the age and the story that they had. Like I've been writing since I was younger, but how do you remember that?
I remember trying to write I don't know, some sort of horror story when I was really little. I don't remember how old I was.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like one of those dumb ones where a series of events happens and then the main character dies and then they wake up and then it starts re-happening and they have to I don't know, there was a serial killer in their house or something. That was my brilliant 9-year-old story.
Okay. Crazy. The only reason I remember my first kind of idea for an actual book is because I'm still trying to work on it. It's kind of just, I don't know. morphed over the years. It's currently shelved, but like I just kept trying to write it. I kept trying to go back to it. I was like really stubborn. I was like, I want to write, so I have to do the first ever idea that I ever had. Like, I don't know, I couldn't move on. Anyways,
all my ideas.
well, I mean, I think there's a reason why it's currently shelved is because it doesn't have like enough to it. I don't know. Ian is outside gardening, but maybe we're convincing him to do some writing, which is awesome. And then Christina is here. Yeah, we decided to just do this. We were like, yeah, let's go for it. We've got some time. So thank you for joining us. Anna is here. Hello. Taking this as my sign to stop procrastinating. Yes, we're gonna get some things done today. It's 3:30 here and I haven't done anything all day. Well, it's Saturday, right?
That's true. Also, Christina, don't you stay up pretty late? I'll see you sprinting sometimes, and I'm like, isn't it like late in the East Coast right now? So maybe you still have a lot of writing hours ahead of you.
Yes. Jenny is here. I remember trying to write during NaNoWriMo so many years ago, made it to 40K words, but then lost steam. Oh my gosh, you were so close.
That's a lot.
You only had like 10K more. That's so many words. That's so exciting. You need to like DM me and tell me about your story. I want to know. I guess I should do something. Yes, that's the vibe today is like, let's maybe try to get things done. Yes. It was just Ian for a bit.
Ian's great. I don't know how you're always at all the streams, Ian, and all the like. Every time I go to a YouTube video, I'm like, oh, there's Ian's comment. You're always
also
there.
Ian was like posting on Discord at like 3 a.m. last night, and
okay, I have a theory that Ian
today.
has like cloned himself or something.
That would make sense.
He can just do all
that
the
makes
things.
sense.
I always try to get something done during the day so I feel like a normal person. Yeah, that makes sense. Should we, I don't know, do you guys want to yap more? Do we want to try to start a sprint?
What if we did our first sprint less than 30 minutes in? Like, who would we be?
Were productive?
Like, if we did the next sprint or the first sprint in the next 10 seconds, I think that would be
That's what we said last time. We were like 7 minutes ish into the stream. We were like, oh my gosh, let's do a sprint. And then 45 minutes later.
And then someone made a comment and you're like, actually.
Yeah, I was up late last night. Maybe you could use this sprint to nap. That's, sometimes that's the most productive thing. Okay, let's actually do a sprint. I have it at 35. Do we want to do 30? What do we want to do? I can change it. Also,
35 gives me time to like drink something, get some water.
35. Okay. We'll do 35 then. Yeah, look at us go. We're actually gonna get started here. If I can find the focus tab and start it. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Good luck, everyone. Hello, everyone. How did you all do?
I got 146 and I made a nice coffee.
Ooh, nice. That
I
sounds really
edited a
good.
video.
Yay. Does that mean it's coming out later today?
Yeah, it is what it is. It's a video. So I just wanted to have something after a month of not posting.
Makes sense. I wrote 319 words, and I also had to like read through the previous few scenes because I completely forgot where I was at in book 2. So
Oh, so you are working on book 2 now. That's
I
exciting.
am. I didn't know what else to do, so I was like, I might as well. Let's check in on the chat real quick. Oh, Miley came in during that sprint. Hello.
Hello.
Exciting. And then Jess is here as well. Hello. Let's see. I was editing my video and thought the bell sound was in there for a second. Oh man. That always happens when if I'm like listening to music or something, I'll be kind of like, oh, that's not usually what I hear in this song or whatever. And then it's like, oh, right. That's the timer. I got through a few scenes in my reverse outline. Nice. That's really exciting. So are you like the book, you already wrote a draft of it and now you're going back through and kind of re-outlining things? I did that for Project Canopies for like the second draft because my first one was so messy, but it really helped out a lot. Nellie is here. Yay, so exciting. Yeah, we kind of threw this together last minute, so no one's actually late to this. Beth is here. Yay, yes, hang out with us while you eat. I sat and stared into the woods for 35 minutes.
Honestly,
You know
I
what?
wish I did that.
Yeah, that sounds like a meditation. So,
Yeah.
all good. Miley made a sandwich and watched some YouTube. It sounds like a good time. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm rewatching The Meg also and realized I've basically started writing the same plot but in space and replaced the shark with zombies.
That sounds like
That's
fun.
amazing. I love that. My female MC is I love that. That sounds amazing. I just read what I wrote last in my thriller outline, which was a long time ago. So I was confused for 25 minutes, but then started to write out a beat that got active. Okay, that's great. See, you got back in there. That's awesome. When I opened up my document for book 2, the last part that I wrote was like a piece of dialogue, but I didn't finish like who said it. So I completely forgot who actually said it. And I was just like, where was I going with this? So, like, I need to not do that again. Yay. Okay. I'm going to shower and then sit down to continue chapter 16. Nice. Yes.
Chapter 16 of Coast of Bone?
Oh,
that's a great question.
yes. Which project? Also, so exciting. Look who's here.
Oh, fun.
I'm sorry.
Yay.
I was around, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. I like how we were again obviously very last minute we popped on and the three of us were like, okay, let's go, and then like Tia was like, oh, are we actually doing that? But then she like left and just didn't like respond.
Like, oh, they're screaming.
Thinking about drawing or coloring with her child, like,
yeah, how dare you?
Being a mom?
God, how dare I? I'm sorry.
Oh, that was so fun. Yes, right. It's hard to get back into your story when it's been a while. Yeah, yes, Tia is here. Tia, do you want to share what you're going to be working on today?
Hold on. I'm trying to get you in my ears.
Okay. Well,
Kendrick's here.
oh, there we go. Okay, I think you actually need to tattoo that on your forehead. Go for it. Get a little face tat. Yay, everyone.
Hear me well?
Plan so she could skip a sprint. Yes. Notice how, yeah, she came right back in when the sprint was ending.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Anyway,
Watch her like have internet issues when we start the next.
like, oh, I gotta go. Like, I'm being called. I have to go leave.
Oh,
Oh.
yay.
We have a stew. Oh, this is so exciting.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really
No,
not.
the stream that's been
No.
taking forever to plan the right time.
We just needed to be spontaneous about it. That was-
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how being spontaneous is what finally allowed a stew stream to happen instead of like actually planning it out.
I know. Okay, so yes, everyone in the chat, if you have any questions, anything you want us to yap about, let us know. Because weirdly, I'm caught up on the chat, which I don't know what to do with now. So, yes, we are all so excited that Stu's here. This is very so. Like Stu, now that you're doing the live stream, are you like now you're like ready to start a YouTube channel, right?
I keep forgetting I have to talk in this, and I'm just like zoning out. I'm like, oh no, I'm on camera.
That's okay. Yeah, right. I am caught up on chat, which I think is just because you guys are not popping off like normal, but it's okay. Ooh,
Jeez.
summer writing goals. This is a good question.
Oh.
Stu.
That could be your channel name.
Oh no.
Perfect. But yes. Who wants to go first?
Somehow finish my book and get a 6-figure deal in 2 months. That sounds reasonable.
Crazier things have happened. I mean, if you actually query, I don't know if you have started that.
I haven't finished.
No, okay. Oh, that's right. Well, maybe there's
I send out my zero draft with the brackets. They're like,
oh God, please don't do that.
fill in gap here.
Oh man. Ash, what are your summer writing goals?
That is a great question. I'm trying to remember what month's summer is.
Oh, that's right. It's winter. Sorry, winter writing goals for you.
If I go by actual summer writing goals, and that gives me a bit more time to have loftier goals. But I'll change it to winter writing goals since it's about to be winter for me. I just want to finish the second draft / rewrite of the horror novella I sent out the first chapter of to some alpha readers, and send out the full manuscript to beta readers who have not already told me that they refuse to read my story. I'm looking at someone here.
Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Because oh my God. Because it's not even horror. It is like I have no words for what it is. Okay, it's not horror though. It is so jarring and yeah. Okay, whatever. Anyway,
That's my goal.
I love that. That's a great goal.
is it all that? Like, is the rest of the book?
No, okay, so like the middle is happy. Like it depends on like, okay, so what's happy in comparison to the end?
That's
the
not
end is
hard,
what I'm worried
though.
about.
Yeah.
With your ending, everything's
if
gonna be
you-
happy.
Like, does being locked in a cage make you feel upset.
Um,
If it doesn't,
yeah.
then it's relatively happy.
Mhm.
Mm.
I'm just gonna
But
need
then-
a really exciting book to read right after that's like very
You
fluffy.
can read Stu's romance.
Yeah, you can read mine again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, except for his book
Except
was
for
also kind of sad.
the drama.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna need
Yeah, I
the
think.
fluffiest romance book to read.
Have
up.
we established that none of us are writing anything happy?
Mine's happy.
Mine will be.
Still.
It does, you know.
You might cry like at
Yeah.
a chapter.
I
Like
did cry.
randomly, just like
at
happy.
Stu's
Like, oh, this is good. And then it's like,
It's just a
Like
little.
my series will have a happily ever after, so that
So
counts.
will mine, but like
yeah, book
It's
seven.
not-
Yours is also like what, 7 books.
yeah.
You have to wait that long.
You gotta wait 20 years.
Saoirse's
to
is
get
the
happy ending.
happiest, even though the ending still pisses me off. But like in a good way. In a good way. Like it's not a bad ending. I'm just like, oh. It's like I need book 2 still. Like it's
Yeah.
a good ending.
That was my intention. So that's good. Tia, what are your summer writing goals?
Oh God, I don't even know. What is summer? So June, July, or do we counting August or no? August isn't summer.
Yeah.
Sure.
But June
Yeah.
21st to September something, right?
Ew, gross. No, we're counting June 1st as the start of summer.
Okay.
Technically speaking, if you're in school, it starts in May. And then it goes into August. So
like you're stalling.
technically, August is yeah, I know August is summer, but it's like late. It's like into late August. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna be outlining my book. So Project Ribbon. So that's what I'm gonna be doing this summer.
Yay. That's good. We love a good
Yeah.
outline.
Yes.
Tia does a good outline.
My
I do too much in my outline. So
little, but that's okay. Then you're just more prepared, you know? It all works.
all for me to be drafting and change something in a chapter that throws off the rest of the book.
Yeah, that can't
So-
happen.
Yeah. That does often happen. I don't know why I do this to myself. So
You're just getting the ideas out there. It's all good. So my summer writing goals are very exciting because I'm basically just hoping to get my book ready to publish at like early fall. So I have a cover designer booked. I'm going to be working on like last little line edits for book 1. And yeah, hopefully that all continues to go well. So, okay, now I'm officially behind on chat. So
Amazing.
please bear with me. Oh,
Oh no, that's a tough
3
one.
words.
oh,
Who
I
wants
don't know
to
if you want like adjective words or like random words because the only word I could think of is wine. And if you know, you know.
wine. Oh no,
The
not
only
the
word it
wine.
just wine? That's all.
Wine.
Mm. I can think of another word for your whip.
Yeah? What can you think of?
But like in the best.
Cringe.
But like I feel like cringe sounds negative, but I really don't mean it in a negative way. Maybe quirky is a better word. Like I like the
Quirky.
male main
Quirky,
character.
yes. Yeah.
She's
Oh.
a mess,
Sue's
but like
book is cringe.
she's great.
It's like having Vietnam flashbacks. Like, oh my god, okay. Oh no.
Ash, do you have 3 words for your current whip?
Cozy. Intimate and reflective. I don't know.
Are we talking about the same whip? Or are you working on something different?
No, the same one.
Is this
that I
the
shared.
builder friend?
Why are you lying?
Maybe
Cozy
not
where?
cozy, but like it's an intimate kind of like
Maybe horror?
experience.
Horror.
yeah, just
yeah.
horror.
Yeah.
Horror, intimate.
Gory,
I
dark,
wouldn't say it's gory.
Romantic.
Yeah, dark.
Romantic.
Romantic.
Ooh, romantic.
Yeah.
It's very romantic, I think.
very wholesome. That's a good one.
That's not a good one. That's really
I think
not a
it's
good
like
one.
pure in a way. Like it's
Naive.
like a pure, naive, innocent kind of love. You know.
I'm so
Sure.
glad I have a dictionary right here. A thesaurus. A thesaurus.
Yeah, I
Would you
need
like to go through adjectives?
I feel
'Cause-
like it's like an innocent kind of love. It's like sometimes you just don't know how to properly handle being in a relationship, right? And so you just do a little something silly.
Oh, okay.
Relatable.
Okay.
Okay.
Tia, what about you?
Which whip am I describing?
Which one are you currently working on?
I guess Project Ribbons, because I'm putting Project Acceptance on hold until I can think properly. I would say whimsical, cozy, like actual cozy, not Ash's cozy. And maybe romantic, I guess.
Mm.
Oh, I like
I
that.
just love the whimsical
Yeah.
vibes.
Oh, I love the whimsical vibes. It's great.
Maybe that's what I can read after Ash's book. I'll read Tia's cozy fantasy.
Oh, how many pages of that? You can look at an outline because that's probably all I'll have. A synopsis, maybe.
But it'll be a detailed outline, so it'll pretty much
Yeah.
be like a book. So-
It'll be the book.
Mhm.
Oh, too bad I can't just submit that. Be like, just look at it. It's all there.
It's all there, I promise.
Yeah, I even have dialogue with dialogue tags. They're just in a wall of text.
Oh. I need to actually see how you outline because I'm always very curious every time you like mention something about it.
I want to do a video on it, but I need to do it with a book that I don't plan on doing anything with. And then I think about how much time that would take, and I'm like,
Yeah. It's like, if you put in the actual amount of effort that you do for your actual whip, it's like then you don't even like make the book with all the effort you put in. Like, that's a tricky one.
which
Maybe
honestly, I don't have to write it. That sounds like a nice time.
Yeah.
I could do. Hey, I don't have to write it. I just have to explain everything. I want to do that anyway. I spent 2 years doing that. I could totally do that. I really
Well,
could.
You should do that then, and then you can
Yeah.
use it for a video.
Yeah, I should. About a story that I don't care much about.
yeah.
Yeah, I could totally do that.
Okay, I need help with this question because the only word I can like think about is like masks.
Oh,
Ribbons.
Oh yes, ribbons, ribbons,
Oh,
masks, and
Romance, not romance.
yes, romance. I guess romance. It will be romantic later on.
Tension.
Tension. Ooh, yes, that's a good word.
Tension.
Yes. Okay, that's what we'll go with. Ribbons, masks, and tension. Yes. Okay. Oh, is this another potential Stu YouTube channel name?
No,
I think it's in relation to goals.
me saying my goal is to get a 6-figure deal this summer.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I haven't finished my book.
This was so long ago in the chat. I don't know what that was. Yeah. Well, sorry guys. Y'all got goals.
Well, not good
Sometime.
ones. Not good ones, no.
I mean, maybe not realistic ones in the time frame, but they're good goals.
Give us the rest. I'm not sure the rest of what.
Ashes.
Oh yes. Oh,
Oh.
yes. Yes. Ash. I do want more chapters because you only gave us one.
One coming to you hopefully
Little
August 1st,
piece.
2025.
another
Yeah.
chapter in August.
The full book.
I know, like
right?
the whole thing.
Oh,
It's a
I was like,
novella.
wow. I was like,
It didn't take
okay.
too long. Yeah, one chapter every 2 months.
I was ready to fully support you writing a chapter in
Thank you.
like a month and a half. I was like, that's good.
Yes, I like this. Beta readers are signed up until they say no, not the other way around. Yeah. So Ash, you just give us the book. You don't even have to
Yeah.
ask.
I'm winging it.
There you go. Ian will also beta read for you. I'm like, maybe I can finish this month, but also nothing is ever concrete for me. You know what? But that I feel like that's good, right? Because then you can kind of adjust as you need to. I don't know. I try to keep things somewhat loose just because I know that I will put like too much pressure on myself if I do that. Yes, Miley, I literally, when I read Ash's first chapter, I was literally, where's the rest of the book? Like, give me right now.
So some of you have read chapter 1, and then others have read chapter 1 V2. So not sure if anyone who liked the first chapter is going to actually like the rest of the book, because it is a very big switch, I think.
I did like both. I
Curious.
I know from what you've told us, there was one direction you were going that I like personally would have liked better because the other way is really sad, but I will still read both. Also, Christina is here for Jarring, so sounds like your book would be a good fit. Okay. Yes. I'm so behind in this. So to be clear, it's happy unless you don't like being locked in a cage.
The middle
Is
part, yeah.
Who? Okay. I'm not even gonna ask. It's fine. It's okay.
Just moving on past that. Yes, August is part of summer, I think.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Wait, school. Oh yeah, school summer in Europe is July, August. Wait, only July, August?
That's what ours was in elementary school. And then high school, you got like May or like June, July, August. And then like university, you got even more of a break.
Yeah, I think that's how it was for me in my experience. Like the older I got in school, the longer the breaks became, and it was great.
I feel like
You could go
I just
back and,
remember them being the same. Like you'd get out of school in like May or June, depending on how they set it up and like how many snow days and stuff, and then you'd start school.
You guys
Either,
adjusted
like,
based on snow
getting-
days?
Yeah, because if like we had too many snow days, because you have to have like a certain number of school days, so they would tack on some
How
at
many
the
snow
end.
days did you guys have?
It would depend. I don't know. Washington's weird where like some years we get no snow and then other times we get a lot more.
Do you just cancel it at everything though?
No.
My
Sometimes
university,
they would like, yeah, sometimes they would cancel it just because it like it barely snowed, and then other times they wouldn't. And like university, like they never canceled on snow days. Like it would just
they
be like
canceled
the
for
professor
us.
being like, well, I'm not coming in, so you guys don't have to come in.
That's the nice part about college.
Right.
I lived in Chicago, so we would have -15 Fahrenheit. And so once it got to -15, then they like legally had to cancel like classes. Didn't matter what the teacher said. I don't know what that is in Celsius at the top. Like at
-26.
Oh yeah, so -26. Like everyone hoped for that because if it was like -13,
because then you can't really like start your
Fahrenheit,
vehicle.
then like you still had class. But -15, that was like the perfect number for them to be like, oh, I guess we can't make you walk outside because you'll get frostbite if you walk for like 10 minutes or something like that. Like so.
That's insane.
I loved going to school in Chicago. We had a lot of snow days.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you're in uni, September is still summer too. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like for me, university always started in like August, like late August, which was not fun. Yay. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know what this is about either.
I don't know what was exciting either.
something we said was exciting. Glad
All
you
the
guys
words.
were having a good time. Any word, pick a word, can be a noise. Oh,
Oh, annoying.
I think we did a good job with our, or is this a different?
No, that was when I said like what kind of word.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was like. Yeah, we answered that. It is so cozy, Ash. I will defend it with my life.
I think cozy can have a few different meanings, and for me, cozy is just like an intimate feeling, like you're cozy. Don't like I don't know words. Okay,
No, I get it. I get it, Ash. Don't
Okay.
worry.
like
Like
not cozy.
it's cozy,
cute.
and then like there's some gross stuff, and you're like, ooh, but like
Yeah.
Oh, are you ready for the actual definition?
no.
Giving a feeling of comfort, warmth, and relaxation.
That's not how you felt?
You can still have that though. Like there are literally
The main
cozy
character
murder
feels
mysteries.
cozy.
It starts
Yeah.
feeling cozy. You're like, oh, and then you're like, ugh.
Yeah, think more about like not how you as the reader feel, but how the main character is feeling about the situation that she is in. She feels like she is just like, oh my god, cozy. That's how she feels.
I don't think that that's how that works. I think books give off a vibe, and then like to the reader, and then they're like, oh, like you're so
Oh.
right. Like this is what that is. And cozy is not what came to mind. So
You know
Wow.
what, Ash? You just
I mean,
go with
you
whatever
do
vibe.
you do you. I wouldn't if you do end up trying to query that though, please don't say that it's cozy because
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some like research on that, on how that works.
Oh my gosh. See, yeah, it's cozy. Because they're cozily in a cage together, maybe? I don't know.
do they know the extent of what happens in the
I
first
don't-
chapter at least?
Yeah,
Ooh, us?
you read it.
No. Like the other
Oh.
people know like what happens in the first chapter.
If they read
The
it.
people who read the first chapter know.
Okay. Good. Okay. Excellent.
Yes, you know, there's just layers to Ash's story. So,
Yes, layers.
yeah.
You do.
Oh, I feel like this could be like your, I don't know what it's called, like a log line or like a.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Write this down.
Taking a screenshot, Miley. Oh my gosh. Wait,
I
don't
love
switch the
that.
comment. Okay, I got it.
Okay, cool. I was like, I don't want to click on anything. Hannah is here. Hello.
No.
Glad you could join the chaos. Let's see.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, you guys aren't popping off enough, and now you are. So thank you, and because I'm definitely still behind. But you know what? This is my comfort space here, being behind in the chat. Now I know what to do. Like I know to just get caught up with the chat. So it's normal. Ian.
A new person.
I love this. Yes. Let's keep on going. Oh, we have another one popping in. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Hello. Oh my gosh, so many new people. Is your name pronounced Elena, or am I misreading this?
Elena.
I don't want to mispronounce anyone's name. So let me know. And then Margot is here. Hello. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Ready for more sprints.
When we get to it.
Yay. Okay. I don't need to click on all of these things. We have someone else here as well. Krenko, hello. Oh, Evelyn is here. Yay. So glad to have you. I'm just getting caught up again on the chat. Kids here get out the last week of May or first week of June, then go back mid-August. That's my experience as well. But also, apparently they changed. I remember having to get up so early to go to school and they apparently now have like pushed that back.
When did you have
So
to
I was
get up?
like, I was on school grounds at like 7,
Mhm.
and apparently that is no longer
For high school?
no for like all of it, like all the way through, like kindergarten to like senior year.
My-
you need to be there,
My
like 7.
elementary school, I want to say was like 9:15 or 9.
Wow.
Wow, Canada
I'd
really
be
is like,
late. I'd have missed so much if I got to school. Right?
Yeah.
Because then we went to like
Wow.
3:15.
what,
Yeah.
that's like when
Yeah,
I-
we would do that. Yeah, they overwork us really early, so we're not,
What was your
jarred
high
by
school
it
hours?
at like 7 o'clock in the morning till 3 or 7 to 2. It was a work day.
yeah. They literally, they bring us young. in the
Yeah,
States.
truly.
And then the band kids I know like
There's
got up
no
even
way. They
earlier.
would never, like in the winter, they'd never have time to clear the snow off the road. So there would just never be school.
Oh, yeah,
Because
we don't
everyone would have to take buses. So if your bus ride was an hour, that means you'd have to be picked up at 6 a.m. So that means the roads would have to be cleared at like, I mean, they do clear them in the morning, but like middle of nowhere, good luck. So
Yeah.
Mm.
That's so interesting. Oh my gosh.
I can't believe they started early.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be writing at all, but I am here to hang. Well, that's good because we tend to yap quite a bit here and take forever to get to the next sprint. So
But the first one started at like 8.5 minutes.
That's
so
true.
We
That's
started
true.
strong and then
Yeah.
going downhill.
It is what it is. Yes, okay. The chat is stacked. I am honestly shocked. So like
for a
thank you for
last
being
minute
here.
stream.
I know, right? Like there was at one point I was looking at it, it said there was 20 people here, and I was like,
Ooh,
Oh, that's so.
that's so many.
yeah. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
I'm
There's no
stressing
one
out.
here. It's
Is
just
that
Ian.
current? Like current right now or
you.
no? That's not current, right?
No, it's 17 now, but just pretend that it's just
I mean, I have my stream open, so it's 60.
Oh, see, I
Okay,
don't.
so it's
See,
actually
this is
16.
why I'm okay with streaming because I can't see the number, so it's like whatever to me. But now that I know the number,
I was lying to you. Again,
No,
Ian
you're
is the
not.
only
It's
person
just
watching right
Ian.
now.
Ian
It's
is
just
not.
It's
There's
just
a
Ian.
best.
just Ian.
There's so many
He's
people.
just logged in on all these other accounts.
Multiple accounts. He's just talking to himself. It's fine.
Every school I ever went to started in August. Yeah, I feel like that feels
That's an
more normal.
American thing, I think.
Yeah. In Georgia, school used to get out in May, but we would go back last week of July. Oh, that's so early.
In
That's
I guess
Georgia?
it's like, yeah,
The
it's probably like
country?
The country or the
Or the
oh, I was
state?
assuming state.
there's two
No.
options.
There's two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ash. Cozy horror is a genre.
I think
I
based on
mean-
what Tia said, this is not cozy horror. I think I'll give it that. Like my character feels cozy, but I don't think it can be described as cozy horror.
You'll have to
I
read.
think with the way that it ends, probably not. At
Oh
least
my
from what you
gosh.
told us. Yeah.
See-
Oh wait, but is this how Miley, are you saying you felt that it was cozy? Again, I'm so behind on the chat. So sorry. Listen, if horror gives you catharsis and the themes are relatable, then it can absolutely be cozy. Okay.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
I need to talk to some horror fans so I can.
Margot also says cozy horror. I think you can.
It's
I think you
settled.
can market it as cozy horror if you get the sign off from your beta readers who are like in the horror genre. Like, yeah, because like I don't read horror unless you guys write it. Then I will. But I don't know. I don't know what.
Oh my
You
god.
just do whatever you want. Elena. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much. I don't want to butcher people's names. So yay. And funny enough, my comfort zone is where we keep the chat going so long we never.
Yes, that's mine
Honestly?
too.
It
Because
could
you don't have to
happen.
You don't have to think of anything to say.
Yeah. Well, because it's like if people in the chat aren't talking, then we have to come up with topics and and
Or
then we
worse,
and then we
sprint.
won't. So then we sprint. Yeah. So.
Gross.
Oh yeah, the band kids. Yeah.
Oh,
My
I could never.
brother did like jazz band and marching band. And he also like went to school like kind of farther away. So he was like up at like, I swear, probably like 4 a.m. to like get over to his school for all of these practices. And I was like, yeah, I'm not ever gonna do anything like that. I need my sleep. School started at 7:25. Yes.
Oh my God, you
This
guys
is
all
what I
had school
remember.
so early.
Yeah, it's terrible. And like, you know, you're a kid. You need to like sleep for your development and stuff. And then they give you like, each teacher would be like, oh, I'm just giving you an hour of homework. But then it's like you have, you know, 6, 7 teachers,
classes.
each
Yeah.
giving you an hour of homework. You're like, what? How am I supposed to live? Like, what
I
is
think your
this?
school system's very different than ours was.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
I'm sure. As per usual, the US.
It's a brainwashing scheme. They gotta do it early. So we don't question anything.
So then when we start working and we're like, well, now I'm getting paid to like not have a
Work
life.
that much.
So
Yeah.
it's okay. Like, no.
I remember my mom would find me like passed out in our living room sometimes, like from doing homework and stuff. And she'd be like, you're not going to school the next day. And I'd be like fighting her. I'd have like my backpack like on. I'm like, no, I need to go to school. She's like, you're like, it'd be bad.
I love that
good, though. Yeah, I love that too.
Yeah, I cannot imagine getting up that early, even though I think I did actually have to get up that early for school sometimes. But
Never again. Like, as an adult, like I don't know how we did it.
You get up at like 2 a.m., Ash. What are you saying?
yeah, that's
My
true.
mind, I wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning.
But that's like
Eight-
our time.
8:50 Central is when I wake up, and so I try to live my life by Central Time Zone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
I
my
guess that works. I guess if you're adjusted to that schedule. We were on the bus at 7:15 and home at 4:30. Yeah.
Damn. I was
I
on the
cannot get
bus at
home.
8 and home at 4.
Oh, that's too much time. Oh, yeah. And then for some people it get worse as they
Oh my God.
I think mine was pretty consistently early, but oh, your boys go to a charter school and they start at 9:15. That sounds much more
That's
reasonable.
good. It is.
Oh, okay. So also, you know how like when you're watching a TV show and it's like high schoolers and they're like they get up and they like get ready and they go and they like meet their friends and like grab a coffee and like do all this stuff before school. I was always like, how? Literally how?
You're getting there at the last possible minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the most I did before school was like in winter have a snowball fight while we're waiting for the bus to come pick us up on the corner. But even then, it would be like 2 balls being thrown because we were just too tired. But like we're gonna try to enjoy the snow while we can.
I mean, I used to get to school early.
High school?
But-
A couple of times.
Yeah, like
Got
high
to
school. Yeah.
early. Because like the bus ride would be really long. At the time my mom was working near the school. So I was like, if I just go with her and leave at the same time, I'll be at school early, but I don't have to be on the shitty bus.
Yeah, I used to go early because
There'd be no one there.
Yeah. Oh no, no one was there. I used
It's
to
like
go
half
hang
an
out with
hour
the
before.
assistant. The assistant principal wasn't busy, so I used to sit in her office and hang out with her because I was tragically just attached to, not in a weird way, but just attached to like adults because I needed stimulation that wasn't children. This all sounds really bad. I mean, like,
I get what you mean.
because of how just like immature kids were, I just didn't like being around them, so I would just go hang out with adults, supervised, doors open, not weird. Yeah.
I don't think anybody's taking it that way.
You're making it weird.
It's just the way that I said it first. I was like, wait a minute, that could be taken completely out of context. So I just need to defend myself. I'm, okay.
You were in a
Yeah.
safe place with adults so that you didn't feel
Yeah.
overwhelmed by like your peers around your age that can sometimes just be a lot to deal with.
They were a lot to deal with. I didn't like them. I didn't like adults. I had to become an adult to like my peers. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, this whole like hour bus ride is insane. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
School in Belgium was 8:20. Ooh. So it's still pretty early. Yes. We are definitely yappers here. See, Ian, we're on to you. We all figured out. Oh, that's too funny. Inception. My A and W keys are busted, so I couldn't write well now. Even if I wanted to, I have to use an on. Oh,
that's hard.
I would give up.
Yeah. Or just write on paper. I know it's like foreign now, but like writing longhand is so fun.
I can't
or
write.
you can do
fast
some
enough to
dictation if you
my
have
brain
like a
up.
phone with an audio or your computer. If you wanted.
I can't dictate.
Yeah, there are some options. Ian and his pen names. I love it. Ian number 12. Okay, it was Georgia the state. Okay, that's what I thought. I would read other cozy horrors and see if it's similar, because I've seen agents ask for them a lot more lately.
Maybe I should turn this from a novella to an actual novel so I can query it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then you can always, self-publish it if that doesn't work out.
True.
I was the same way as a teen. I hated kids even when I was a kid. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't every time, like, because it's obviously summer now and like kids are out of school, and so you just see all the teenagers like, just roaming around, and like I don't know, it freaks me out. I'm like, oh no, you're gonna bully me. Like I need to stay away from that. Oh my God. I'm like, I'm in my 30s. I'm an adult. I shouldn't have that reaction, but like
I live right across from a university, so like I see I'm like, oh gosh, like sometimes you don't feel old, but then you look at someone that's actually like a teenager, like, and I'm like, oh no, I'm a grown woman. Like, these are like those are children.
Like, yeah, I don't know, groups of teenagers, especially when they're all girls, it freaks me out. I'm like, I gotta cross the street. I gotta get away from you.
Oh no.
We are maybe about to sprint because I'm almost caught up with the chat. So yes. I love writing by hand, but my notebooks are all upstairs and I'm surrounded by people. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I like being surrounded by people. I do a mental health walk per day at lunch, and the youth are everywhere.
The youth
are.
I'm dead, not the youth.
Yeah, this is how I feel. We apparently do not want to do a sprint.
Epic fantasy, or is this what is that?
Epic like the gaming thing? Epic.
I'm lost.
I'm gonna look up epic writing.
Oh, I need to shower so bad. Let's sprint. Okay, we will do a sprint so Miley can go shower. Are we good for another 35 minutes, or do we want to do more or less? Epic the musical. Don't know what that is actually, but is it like, did it just come out or something?
I can't.
It looks cool.
What does that mean, Ian? What does this mean?
I was like, I'm obviously not reading this comment right. No, I was. Okay, Christina says 35, so we're gonna do 35. Let
Perfect.
me figure out how this works. There we go. Okay. Well, if I can find the thing. Okay. Good luck, everyone. Hello. How did we all do?
– 120 words, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, that's
It's
still
better than I did. So
What did you do, Tia?
nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. So it's good that you got that many words.
What about you, Ash?
I got feedback on the chapter. Had an existential crisis. No.
Oh, I was like, yes. Oh, wait, no.
It's just really interesting because I've never really done beta feedback, gotten it before. So it's interesting to just like hear like different opinions on the story. Like ultimately it's, my story at the end of the day. So I just choose the direction I want to go in. But it's just really, fun, I guess, but like also like nerve-wracking to get such wildly different opinions on the story, which is why my goal was to, after getting first chapter feedback, write the entire rest of the draft and then get feedback as a whole. But I don't know, the first chapter just felt really important to me. So I wanted to kind of nail the vibes, even though the prose can obviously change later, but nail vibes and kind of reader expectations. But yeah, just trying to figure out what I want to really focus on based on the feedback that I've gotten from several people.
Yay, that's exciting. It's always like interesting when you have two different people kind of saying different things about, and then you're like, I don't know who to
I don't know what
kind
to
of agree
do.
with.
Because it's like, especially when you agree with both differing opinions, it's like, ooh, that I could see that, but then I also see this, and it's just like,
Is there a way to
I don't know.
mix them?
Yeah, I think there's probably a way to like mix elements of like different bits of feedback, and then like it's like someone's told me you just ultimately just have to pick one or like pick a direction and just go for it. And if you don't like that direction, then you can just switch it. Like I don't have a timeline for when this needs to be completed by in terms of like the whole like final version. So it's not like, oh, I have to figure out my direction and it has to be the right one by December of this year, else I have to just give up, or it's nothing like that. There's like no time restraint on this, so it's fine.
That's good. That's exciting though. You just gotta try out things, see what sticks. So
exactly.
So I don't know what happened last spring. I just wrote 943 words. I just kind of.
I'm sorry. What was that number?
943. Those extra 5 minutes really helped.
Wow.
So it's like one of those scenes though that I've been like looking forward to for such a long time. So
that's always fun.
Just kind of, the words always come easier when it's one of those. But let's check in with the chat. Ari is here. Hello. So many friends.
Hello.
Very exciting. Ian, I have questions. So Ian said, I suddenly remembered what I'm actually supposed to be doing, revising book 4 to send off to a pro editor in a few days. So that's what I'm doing this sprint. What kind of editor are you sending it to? Like a dev editor, copy editor? I'm curious. Also, if you hear my dog in the background, I think she's chewing on something. So Margot got some beta reading done, laundry done, and ate lunch. That is very productive. Awesome.
A lot.
And then I cleaned. I had to get the dining room ready for D&D tomorrow, but now I gotta go eat. So bye. Well, thank you so much for coming. Have fun with D&D. That's so fun and exciting. Miley got her shower in and ate some mashed taters. Oh, I'm jealous. Christina wrote about 207 words in the outline. Try not to be overwhelmed by all the details I'm juggling here. Yes, I can relate to that.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what outlines are so good for, though. You gotta try to keep all the stuff organized, hopefully. I made good progress on video editing. It was just fishing. Yes, just fishing to find an old stream where I said I finished Act 1. Oh, to reuse. I see. Oh, that's fun. Okay, well, yes, I'm gonna have to go make sure I find your channel and so I can watch this video that you are editing. Very excited. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, they're not good words, guys. Like, but yeah, it was also mostly dialogue, which is like,
Ooh, yes.
it's so easy, I feel.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's the best to work. Okay, Ian, it's a dev editor that also does line edits simultaneously. Ooh, wow. Okay, so have you worked with her before? That's very exciting. And is this book, like, what book is this in like the 30 that you're writing?
Four.
6? Oh, 4. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Revising book 4 to send off to Pro Editor in a few days.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, that's right. He did say
oh,
that. That
makes
wow.
me feel so much better about myself, actually. Like 7 isn't too bad. I'm not doing
You're not doing a 30.
30 of them. Like, oh, geez, Ian, that's crazy, my guy.
Do you send have you sent like the first 3 books as well then to this or to any dev editor? Or is this the first book that you're sending? Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's in the first 3.
Perfect.
Oh, that's so
Wow.
cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah. I would love to like work with the same person for my whole series. Like I have to, see how it works out and everything, but it would
Do
be
we
nice.
know if Ian is going indie or traditional?
Indie.
Is it indie? Oh,
Yeah, because he's gonna like release all 3 at once, I think.
wow.
Oh, wow.
That's
so fun.
That is fun. Wow.
Okay, can you guys occupy everybody for a second? I need to get my dog to stop chewing on whatever she's chewing on.
I think the
That's
children are
Tia's
very
job.
quiet. Excuse me. It's not. The kids are quiet right now, so it's okay. We don't have to occupy anyone. They're not talking. Just occupy ourselves.
Oh, just talk amongst yourself. She's just chewing on a toy, but it sounded like she was chewing on her nails or something. So,
like when she was licking on the couch the other day.
Yeah. Ian says self-pub, no trad would take on such a
Yeah.
You never know, but
hey, yeah, you never know.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I'm actually curious about for people who have found or who have worked with editors, what's your process for finding someone to edit your book? Like I'm sure I could do a Google search, but how do you decide who you're gonna go with?
So I don't know that I would recommend how I did it, just because I used Readsy, and then after I heard some not great things about them. So I think they have maybe, I don't know, I need to look into it more, but they were posting some things on social media that were kind of not they're kind of anti self-publish authors, but that's who they serve. So it was just a weird take. And I don't know if there's more. I think there was potentially something with AI that they had a bad take on or something. I don't know. So maybe don't go through them or look into it first before you do. But I was I just realized I waited too long basically to find someone. And then I was like, oh shit, I gotta find someone now. And I didn't really know where to look. So I went to Readsy and I found people, and you basically, you can add up to 5 people per thing you're looking for at a time and get quotes from them. and I kind of wrote up a little thing about like, oh, this is what my story is about. Like, you know, this is all the stuff that I'm kind of looking for. And only one person that like got back to me was like personable. Like they like read my sample that I sent and they were like, I love your writing style. I'm so excited about your project. Like, here's all the things that, you know, they like responded to all my questions. And then like most of the other people like were just like, yeah, I'll do a sample edit and send it to you. And then we can talk about, you know, prices and stuff. And I was like, okay, but I had all these like questions that you just didn't answer. So like the person I went with, it was like, okay, I feel like she is like a, you know, like not that the other people weren't real people, but like, you know, it was like, she's actually like invested and like cares about the project and like, I don't know. So but again, I don't know that I would recommend Reedsy or not. But that's how I found my cover designer as well. Again, because I was stressed about finding people in time. Children's projects.
I think, okay, Ash's title is How to Build a Boyfriend.
Yeah. That's like the book title.
Isn't that like the title?
I'm making
I don't
it
have
the
a title, but
That's what I
do
mean.
try.
That's what I think it should be.
That's the title.
I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
that's the only one I had an idea for.
I know. I'm like trying to think of one for Stu because like I haven't read, like I just haven't read enough for Ash's and Tia's to like.
Yeah.
Stu, do you already have a title for yours, or
I mean, I have my like
you like kind of placeholder one?
joke title, but that might stay.
That's such a good title though.
I do
Project
like
How to Write
it.
a Romance.
Yeah, just How to Write a Romance.
I think for Tia, I would go with, I think there's already a book title, but I'm taking it. Love and War, because like maybe that's like a series thing because I don't know when the love comes in, but
like book 4 or 5.
like a series title, Love and War.
The first few books are just war.
Just war, you know, just oh god. I know my readers are gonna eventually hate me, and I'm just getting cozy with it now, you know, just like they'll fall in love.
That means you're doing something right, I feel like.
I feel like feeling a strong emotional reaction. I think that's good.
Yeah. My book already has a title, so
Yeah.
I can't read. Yeah, like in my head, I'm like, no, that's what I want to go with. And yeah, nothing
I
else.
haven't read it yet, so I can't come up with another one.
Oh, that's true.
I feel like I read the first chapter, but I just think of your title.
Yeah. I think it's a good title. I'm excited about it.
It's an excellent title. It's a great title. I love how you guys come up with them because I have a list of about 22 titles, like ideas for Project Acceptance, and
okay, what are they?
Wow.
Drop them.
It's a whole list.
Give me one.
I know. Okay, so this is too self-helpy, and it's the reason why I'm not going with it. But the acceptance of grief, but it doesn't. It's too like
that is giving self-help.
Yeah, it is. Like that's not the section I need my book in.
Oh my god!
Someone's reading it. They're like, "This is helping."
Like this isn't helping. This is actually making it worse. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Oh god.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What's the definition of cozy, and does being stuck in a cage count?
If there's a pillow, there won't be, but if there was,
yeah, it depends on how cozy.
Is it a rusty cage?
No, it's a magical cage.
Oh, that's cozy.
That could be cozy. Ian says, I did originally send book 1 off to a guy on Reedsy. He was good, but didn't actually offer any real dev edits. Awesome. Then I sent the book off to a lovely person on Fiverr and another person. Okay, the person I chose is Brielle. She's actually awesome. I also have 20 beta readers.
You have
who
20
all-
beta readers?
Wow, that's a lot of beta readers.
What?
I don't even know 20 people.
I
Yeah,
can't
we
mentally
can
handle
over-
like the
but-
3, like the 5 that I asked, but that's
Really?
crazy.
Ian, how did you find 20 beta readers? Because like even in the Discord, I could only drum up like a couple. I mean, maybe the genre I'm writing in, but yeah, that's crazy. That's so much feedback to go through.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I
okay.
just cried.
Back to the Readsy. So did you get your? Oh my gosh, sorry, my dog scared me. She just nosed my hand, but I was like, "Who's that?" Did you get your money back on Readsy then? If he if you hired someone to dev edit and then they don't actually do it, like, did you get your money back? I'm just wondering.
I feel like you wouldn't, but
Yeah, but they have that's kind of one of the reasons I decided to go with them is because they do kind of have a
Oh,
thing
do they?
where your things your money's protected if someone. But I don't know if they have specific things that have to happen in order for you to do that or not. But
That's one thing I'm worried about, like finding a dev, like an editor, and then it's really bad, but I just spent all this money. Like, do I get anything back?
Pro tip, have them do a sample edit. And if they don't offer that, don't book them. That would just be my personal advice to you. It might be a little hard for them to give dev edits on one chapter, but you can at least kind of get this sense of style of their feedback and everything. So anyways, okay. Miley had to step out because a guy wanted to sell me a doorbell camera. I hit him with the I have surveillance PTSD, and he gave me a fist bump and left. Oh my gosh. That's so
I
great.
haven't dealt with the door-to-door salesman in so long. That's interesting.
yeah.
I don't answer the door, so
Me
I
either.
answered it, I think last summer, and I had I put a curl hair rollers in for the first time ever, and someone came to the door and they're like, "Do you want your windows washed?" And I'm like, "No."
no.
I don't even answer the phone, let alone the door.
Oh, I won't answer the phone.
Yeah, I watch it ring and I'm like, oh.
But sometimes it's a neighbor at the door, and I'm like, "Oh, neighbor," and then it's a guy washing windows.
No, I'm really bad. I'll watch Kendrick call and I'm like
Oh,
I hate talking on the phone so much. It's he's getting better at it, but there were times when he would call this is gonna sound so bad. But he'd call and he'd be like, "Hey, what are you up to?" or "What are you doing?" And I'm like, the same thing I was doing 5 minutes ago when you called and asked what I was doing.
wow.
I know, I just don't I hate phone calls so much.
I love them.
I hate them.
I hate them.
That's so wild, Ash.
I'm gonna
I'll be
pay you, Ash,
offended
to
if
do
my
my phone
partner
calls.
doesn't call me. I'm like, I know it's 5:15. You're on your lunch break. What are you doing? Why is my phone not ringing? So
Oh my goodness. Okay. Ian says, I've spent a ridiculous amount on book 1, but nailing down the kind of feedback that'll actually help the books will save me in the long run. Yes, I love that. That's a good way to look at it. It's now you know what to look for and what you like.
that's true.
Beta readers. I know a lot of readers and work colleagues plus folks on Discord. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I feel like I have 3 friends that aren't writers that read Romantasy, so I made them be my beta readers for the first round. So I'll probably get them to do book 2 as well. No, I didn't get my money back. He thought it was great. I just wanted more, not his fault. Oh yeah, and the female perspective is more valuable. Yes.
Is that because of your book or just a general thought?
It's general.
Does your book call for it?
Yeah. So many typos and everything I write in the chat. No, it's not. It's
so embarrassing, Ian.
You gotta
You should hire an
type it really
editor.
quick. Can you imagine? It like literally takes so long. You would have to like just never. Oh, okay. Yes, I hate phone
Phone
calls too.
calls are awful.
Question for everyone: if you're asked to be a best man for a friend's wedding, but you hate his fiance, should you say yes or no?
So messy.
That is very messy. I want more tea.
Why do you hate them?
Oh,
Yeah,
more
like-
context. Asking for my husband, who 100% said yes, and I don't know how we feel about it. That's so messy.
I feel like it depends why you hate them. Like if you know they're like a serial cheater, I'd be like, no, I'm not going.
Yeah, no.
It's just like
yeah.
a vibe where you're like, this dude just bugs me. It's like, okay, I'll go support my friend.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Like if the person's like bad for your friend and you just are like, I know that this is gonna end up making you absolutely miserable, then I wouldn't. But if it's like you're like, well, they're happy, I just personally don't care for this person, then like
Yeah, I think that's
Like, I
tricky
think-
because it depends on if there are like certain responsibilities that the best man would have to do. And if you feel like you're gonna kind of shirk on those responsibilities because of how you feel. Like if you feel like someone else would be better suited to be the best man if there are certain responsibilities that you just don't want to do, or you think that you're not going to do the best job at, then it might be better to not be the best man so that you don't like ruin part of the wedding. But if that's not a factor and it's just standing there at the altar, like on the side, then
yeah.
I don't think it would
I
be
feel like
that bad.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think like as a best man too, like you don't have to like compared to like a maid of honor, you don't have to do as much. So you can kind of just stand there. One quick example, they play D&D together, and whenever anyone got into the role play, she'd say cringe.
Ooh, jail.
I don't like that.
Jail already. No, bad vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you think it's cringy, that's a you problem.
Like you don't have to like it, but if you're gonna like make fun of people for enjoying themselves.
But you're also
Yeah.
playing D&D.
Yeah, so wait, actually, is the other person playing D&D but just not like getting into it? I don't know.
Like, yes, let's play a role-playing game, and then I'm not going to role-play, and I'm going to get mad when
I'm
you
getting an
role-play.
outfit. Like, what do you mean
Yeah.
cringe? I'm kidding.
I'm getting the outfit. I'm changing my name legally.
I'm wearing cosplay. I'm coming in. I've baked food
Yeah.
from the universe.
I want to be in D&D. Can you be? I want to be a mermaid princess so bad.
I mean, you
That's
can be
all I
whatever you
want.
want to be, Tina.
That's what I want to be, a mermaid princess. Okay, perfect.
Oh my gosh. This is just so funny to me that like, yeah, why are you even there? Okay, yeah, she's only playing because her guy is. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, so she doesn't like really want to be there. She's just kind of supportive.
What?
Just go do your own
Why would you be in a
No,
relationship
why
with somebody who like is making fun
doesn't
of
support
your
a huge hot? Like making fun of them is crazy. It's crazy. Like you can like not want to be a part of it, but
Yeah, like you don't have to be into it, but like to make fun of it is wild.
Yeah.
I would not want to. Like I would break up with someone so quickly if they
Yeah.
were like, making
Imagine
fun
they
of
read your book
me
and they're
doing
like,
this or
"Ooh,
something.
writing is cringe."
Yeah, right.
Like, okay,
Mm-mm.
this relationship is cringe.
Like,
Bye. Like I could.
I don't like
If
this.
I think there was a comment saying that none of his friends like the fiance, so in that
Yeah.
case, there is no other option for best man, so you might as well do it. Like,
I would say
Like-
like I don't know. I don't know what the situation exactly is, but maybe he could like bring it up to him and be like, "Are you sure? I just marry this girl. Like, here's all these things that we've noticed." And then if the guy is still like, "Yeah," then you at least tried. I don't know. Also, sorry, switching topics. So women are 90% of readers, and since I write murder mysteries, which typically have a female audience, yes, I want to make sure I'm writing what the readers want to read. That
okay, that makes sense.
good job, Ian. I love that. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting lost in the chat again. I don't know what that is.
He's British.
Oh.
I saw
Yes.
Oh, he's.
I'm gonna be a
British.
princess. You didn't see I was gonna be a princess.
You're
A
already
mermaid
a princess.
princess.
Yeah.
You're-
A
yeah.
mermaid princess. Molly said I could be a mermaid princess, and then you left it.
Sorry, there was. They were talking about
Saoirse.
British men. I got distracted.
I need to
What do you
be
expect?
validated with my mermaid princess. I need to get a crown. I need to get a tail and the little cuppy things. Yeah. Yeah, the little cuppy things. I need to get those. Okay, we can move on.
Okay,
Also, we need to look. That is what we need to look at because
Oh, and excuse me. Wait, hold on.
Oh, so,
Let
now
me-
she's physically abusive too. Ooh.
She slapped my husband because he called her by the wrong name for the third time. But okay, I'm sorry, but I would no longer be friends
no.
with someone if they stayed with a partner who slapped me or my partner for something like that. I like.
That's
That's
fine.
wild.
I'd
because,
be.
if you slap a man that you're not intimate, that you're not intimate with because of that, I just feel like, what are you doing behind closed doors to that person? Like, obviously, it could be nothing. It could just be she slapped him and that's it. But like, I would just feel like if you do that like out in public to someone that you're not like just like close with, I don't mean like in a sexual way. Then what are you doing to like your partner? You know? Like, I don't know. That feels
If you're willing to
icky.
slap someone over something
in
at all?
public, like in public around people. Yeah.
It's
Like, yeah, the only way that would be acceptable is if like they were actually doing something or
That was like
saying
hurting you, and they're like,
really bad. Yeah.
yeah, like a defense thing. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
self-defense. But if someone's just like saying something you don't like,
Like, you can be
Yeah.
annoyed. That's fine. That's annoying. Like, oh my gosh, like you got my name wrong for the third time. It's Ash. Like, that's my name. But
I
I'm not gonna
don't-
slap you.
I don't think assault is ever necessary.
I mean,
Like, ever.
self-defense would be probably the only.
Yeah, like
self-defense,
self-defense,
yes, but
Yeah.
I'm talking like assault. Like,
From verbal things, no, you'll never
Yeah.
you'll never win that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's crazy. Personally, I'd say always be there for the friend. Based on this context, looks like you can just ignore the fiance, be like, congrats. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think it just depends. I think for me, I would just like, well, I don't know. I guess I would also want to be there for my friend, even if they're making a terrible mistake.
I don't know. I don't like
Um,
this chick.
Yeah, I don't.
All the tea.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say maybe not like at that point. Like, okay, because this is your partner was the one that got slapped and would be the best man. I wouldn't do that.
Like,
If she
seriously, you had a
slapped me,
wedding.
I wouldn't do that.
Imagine your friend.
Yeah, if my friend's fiance slapped me,
slapped
well,
you?
in that case, I would. Well, I'd probably file charges, like, because that's like a man hitting a woman, like that's even worse in my opinion. So, like, yeah, so like if that happened, I would be like, and she stayed with him, I would be like, I'm not talking to you ever again. So I don't know if that's like slightly different though, but
I mean, I think in any case, assault is assault, no matter what gender you are.
yeah, but like no, but just think about like a I don't know, like 6 foot tall man hitting me. That's slightly different than a woman like slapping a man. Just in my opinion, like he could do way more damage than I could. Obviously, none of this has happened for me, but like I'm just thinking through like scenarios and like that's crazy. I would say yeah, like if your partner's the one that got slapped, I would say like don't be the best man. That's just I don't know. That's just my opinion. Yes, this is crazy work. This is the comment that I got distracted by, Tia, when you were trying to be a mermaid. I apologize. He's British. He can't say no to things. Unfortunately, it's in his blood.
Tell him to just be Canadian for a minute. Sorry, I can't go.
Yeah. See, it's nice and polite.
Sorry, there's a
Yeah.
hockey game on. I can't go.
I love. We're having like tea time.
Time.
Instead of sprinting. Also, by the way, how are we all doing on time? Because Stu, I know you had a potential cutoff time.
I am still
Like-
currently okay, I think.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay. I entered my opinion into the chat before I read the violence bit. Yes, that, yeah.
Who is calling me? Ew.
Ew, don't answer the phone,
Ew.
Stu.
Gross. So gross.
Disgusting.
She also made another friend feel rubbish by saying, I'm scared of giants because what?
I don't like
The
this
more
person.
I learn, the more, yeah, I don't like this person.
Is she trying to be funny, maybe, but she's coming
Yeah.
across as mean? Maybe she's really nervous.
Yeah.
I mean, just don't say
I
anything.
don't know, but you
if
still
you're that
don't slap
nervous.
people.
like maybe she's just
Yeah,
like,
as a very anxious person, I have never slapped anyone. People get my name
No.
wrong all the time.
Yeah, this
I
is
went by
also
Allison all one summer. I didn't slap
Oh
anyone.
wow.
not Alice.
Not Allison. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess also I'm wondering too, like, how good of friends are they? Like, is this like your partner's like childhood best friend type of situation, or yeah, vibes are rancid, but all the more reason for this friend to know his pals will support him through anything. That way, when he comes to reason, he has a support system. Yeah, that was my one thought, but also like the slapping thing is just wild. But yeah, at least you'd be there then when, because I'm just, I'm just getting a vibe that a divorce is in their future at some point.
Oh no.
I'd
I'd hope so. I'd
be
hope
nice
so.
to be there for him when he realizes that. Not British men, they all bury their head in the sand rather than confront any issue.
Maybe I'm
Ooh.
a British man at heart.
That's not great though. You gotta kind of. Some things have to be handled.
Yeah, you gotta talk.
I just
about
wonder
it.
if the friend said anything, like after his fiance slapped the friend at the male fiance, to like, hey, like that's not cool, or was it just kind of like, was he silent about it?
Oh my god.
That would also kind of play into how I would feel, like if he at least said something after his fiance slapped his friend.
Yeah, like they would have had to have a conversation about that, wouldn't they? Like you can't just be like, oh, I didn't see anything. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Oh my gosh.
Can you like the +2? I want to watch in real time.
Can you just invite us
Yeah.
all? Yeah, and we're just there for research purposes because we're just trying to write messy characters.
Just
So
be sitting there. with our teacup.
I fear I wouldn't be there for research. I want to get involved.
When the person's like, anyone have any objections?
I
We'll
wanna
just
be
all stand
involved.
up.
Everyone stands.
Yeah.
I also love this as well.
Yeah, I love that.
Just say sorry in front of everything. Now you're Canadian. There you go. Oh, does this mean so if I just say like sorry all the time, I can just move there and they'll let me?
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Because I already apologized a lot.
Perfect.
Throw
Yeah.
in some A's. You'll be good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
But for real, I'm the nosiest neighbor. So yeah, you definitely need to let us know how this wedding goes. Because yeah. Nothing like trauma to wake me up. Oops, I just came back and clearly I've missed things. Yes, you missed all the tea. This is so fun. This is like the most tea I feel like I've ever seen in a stream. They've been friends since school days. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think then I would agree with, I think it was Miley that said like, be there for them, even though it's not a fun time.
Oh my god, I feel like you need to have a proper conversation with them. Be like, yo, this isn't okay for a person, but then like I'll still support you, but also do more.
Yeah. Oh, this is so crazy. Yes, everybody booked their flights for this wedding that we're not invited to. Yeah, there's a lot. I feel like, yeah, we kept getting like more and more details come in. Because at first I was like, oh, it's probably fine. And then all these details came in.
Name calling, shaming,
Yeah.
physical abuse.
Oh my gosh.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, I'm calling divorce. Sorry. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah. Then I guess he just has to put up with the consequences of not being able to put his foot down about this woman being around them at a wedding and all that. Yeah. That's a rough situation. If anyone's seen the Mormon Wives show, this is when Maisie and Michaela are eating snack at the back watching the drama unfold. I haven't actually seen this, but I get the vibes.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's like either way, have a conversation with him because that's true too. It's like if she slapped, someone she doesn't even know, like again, like I think Ash said, like what is she doing behind closed doors? Oh my gosh. Yes. You guys, you can after this you can go watch that. Just keep the tea and the drama
Keep the drama going.
Well, I'm all caught up on the chat. I don't know if do we want to do another sprint? Do we want to hop off? We got like 20 minutes till we've been on for 3 hours. So
I was expecting like, it'll probably be like a 2-hour stream. That's like the normal stream.
I mean, we got 2 sprints in. I feel like
35-minute sprints.
Yeah,
that's true. That was an hour and 10 minutes. So
we did work. We were productive. Sorry, hold on. But yeah, we can keep yapping or we can call it whatever you guys want. Does anyone have any like last questions? I don't know. We had some good questions this sprint.
Yeah, I liked I can see it in my head, but it's not making sense to say it out loud. Everyone likes the stream.
The guess to name the title, the 3 words for your project.
Oh yeah, those were fun.
Yeah, the 3 words, yeah.
Yes, we popped up, we streamed, we lived, whatever, we sprinted.
I did sprint today.
I love it. Oh yeah, like you actually had a full-on race.
I'm so tired.
Oh yeah.
Every time I stand up, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we're here anytime for the tea. So hopefully, I'm sure we gave you not great input, but
it's also so hard when like we don't know them directly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
just based
it's easier
on it's easier to say stop being friends with them when like you're not like in the friendship as well.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for bringing some drama. Christina got some outline work done. Yeah.
That is good.
It was definitely more productive than I would have been if we did not do this.
Yeah. I actually wrote over 1,000 words. So like combined for the sprint.
That's crazy.
And I wasn't gonna write it all today. So.
I think I did my math wrong. I wrote 360 words total in the stream.
That's so good.
That's nice.
I did not. So that's amazing.
Well, you wrote 40 the other day, so.
Me?
Did I write 40? Oh,
I think Stu wrote like 40 2 days ago.
At some point, I don't know what we were doing. And I was like, wow, I wrote 40 words.
Yeah. So you're making progress.
Yeah, good job, Stu.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah.
I won, guys. Number 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Stu,
where's your hat? You want a hat, right?
I'd show you the hat, but it would dox me.
Oh,
no.
Okay. Never mind. CK, hello.
Hi.
I don't know if we're gonna be sprinting more, but good to have you here. And yes, everyone's saying hello and congrats to Stu. Yeah. I'm also like, I didn't have lunch, so and it's now 3:15 my time. So
It's
it might be time to hop off.
Oh, the corn
Yeah.
dog I had for lunch was so good.
Okay.
It looked like a lot.
Yeah, it looks so good.
It was like one
Can
of those
you, like,
Korean ones, and it was like had cheese and like potato on the outside. Oh my god!
Wow.
And
I
it
was
was
wondering
dead.
why it was lumpy. It's like that looks good, but it's not like a
It's
smooth.
like chunks of like
It's
fried
not, the
potato.
texture is making me ick.
But,
Ugh.
No,
It
it
was
looked.
so good.
I thought it looked delicious. I would
well
definitely.
deserved for first place.
Yes, I've written like 20 words this week. Sometimes it's like that, you know. But at least you know you got 200 words. Did I say 20? 200 words. Should I decide on a sprint time again? Yeah, either that or we might be wrapping up. I think just because I saw Tia yawning. And
Oh yeah, I'm tired.
we get lunch.
I think I just need to eat and then I'll be
Yeah.
fine. But
I need to make dinner.
yeah.
What
Oh yeah. I
Time
need to make
is
dinner.
it?
Oh,
It's
120
5
minutes to go eat.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yeah,
We'll just do like a
Ooh.
24-hour stream. It's fine.
Oh,
I think
maybe
we're doing that with
here.
Hey.
Who's we? Who's we? We're doing. Who are you talking about right now?
Oh yeah, wait, what are we doing?
We're not
That's-
doing anything.
What are we doing?
We're not. No, we're
Yes,
not.
we are.
Is it?
Well,
It's not like
guys.
we
Like
be,
24
but like
hours.
the
Yeah, like-
Discord.
Yes, and then we have streams. So, by the way, just
Right,
anyone
right.
Not 24 hours
there's-
straight for one person. No.
No.
Oh, okay,
CK
okay.
is posting a bunch of streams. When is this? Like,
It's in my
couple
calendar.
I think it's when I'm at
weekends?
my friend's wedding.
It's the it's next weekend. Starts next weekend, the 21st, and goes to the 23rd. And I know CK has a bunch of streams set up. I'm doing, I think, at least one on my channel. Ash is doing one on her channel, right? Or two, maybe.
Yeah, one or two on my
so-
channel. We'll see if more people like sign up. I can like take off my name from some places.
Yeah, so come hang out with us again. Malin can give us some updates on the wedding. Let's see, slowly making my name into Ian instead. Yeah. You have all the letters there, so perfect.
Also, Mylon said that it's 11 o'clock. Where is it 11
Mine's
p.m.
in,
right now?
She's
oh
in
my God, are
Europe,
you in
right?
England?
I'm assuming England, like British partner,
That
maybe England.
makes
Or were you in
sense.
Belgium? I don't remember.
Yeah, Tia doesn't want to sprint. That's
No.
fair. Yes, next weekend. Good luck with that, guys. IDK, if I'll pop up a little bit, maybe. Yes, just like pop in every so often, say hi at the very least. I will also say I'm not trying to actually write that much that weekend. I just will be there for moral support and trying to get some drafting done. But I'm not going to be trying. It's writing like a whole novel in one weekend, right?
So I'm just using it to be really productive that weekend.
Yeah.
So I might be doing writing on my channel. I might be doing like drawing while someone else is like hosting it, like video editing. I'm gonna use it as very like high productivity weekend for me.
I love
Yes.
that.
But
Like,
I think some
I was
people
thinking
actually
maybe,
are
like-
doing a whole novel.
I was thinking I could turn it into like a 10K weekend just to
Oh,
get
that'd
a
be
good
fun.
time
That'd be
done.
fun.
Yes, moral support team will come through.
Yes.
Good. All right, everyone. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. But does everyone want to go around and kind of say where they can find you and all of that, or not? I don't know.
I mean, you can't. I'm in the Discord. That's the only spot you'll find
Don't
me.
don't
I
they
don't-
all know where we are?
I think so, but I think like I don't know. There's 10 people watching. There could be people who aren't in the chat that are
Oh, true.
lurking. I don't know, which is
I'm
fine.
here.
You're allowed to lurk. Yeah.
I'm on YouTube, Ashton Yell writes. I post videos semi-regularly.
I don't post videos. I will though. I have a deadline in my head that I have to upload my podcast video before November because that's when I started, and I can't have 2 videos sit on my channel for a
For a
year. And yeah, it can't happen. So I will eventually have a podcast up. And you can find me at Come Right With Tea, literally everywhere you would need to find me. So
Yay. I'll try to remember to go update the description of this with your guys' channels as well.
Yeah, subscribe to me. I don't post videos.
Link to these
You've got
channels.
subscribers.
I've got
You
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll be back at some point with another stream on my channel, and we'll try to do this group again at some point too, because it's so much fun. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. We'll see you later. Have an amazing weekend. Bye.
Bye.